Hello, everybody. Hi, and welcome to the
Hi.
Picking Brains podcast. Well, it's our special effects challenge week, but this week we have something very, very, very exciting. We have Caprice with us, who's going to tell us about prosthetics, how to make prosthetics, how to apply them, etc. The whole kind of process, and talk us through. And then we're going to join the rest of our team and crew, and we're going to carry on with a on just regularly scheduled 90 minutes SFX challenge. So my name's Charlie, if you don't know. It says there. We have Caprice to the left of me, could be to the right
Hello.
of you. And down we have Meg. Meg, say hello.
Hi.
Yeah, amazing. So I have no idea how prosthetics work. Well, I kind of do from YouTube, but I feel
Yeah.
like tell us a bit about like your experience with them. You're studying makeup and stuff at university, right?
Yeah, I'm doing a specialist hair and media makeup course at Birmingham University. It's my year two. I've just finished, or I will be in the next week.
Yeah.
I am quite new to it in the past like 3 year.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I wanted to do, and now I do.
There you go. You find it at some point down the line. Um,
Yeah.
I'm on my graduating year, and I've only just kind of figured out what I want to do. So about it.
It's
But
one of them. I started doing nails and then I did a bit of makeup. And then I thought, I'll do a bit of special effects. And you just go down the rabbit hole and it just goes deeper and deeper. And the more
yeah,
you learn, the more you get into it and you just can't get back out of it.
yeah, that is very true.
Yep,
Once you start
agreed.
SFX, there's no turning back. Um,
No,
s-
you don't want to. There's too much exciting stuff involved.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
there's
everywhere, and people don't
so
even
much to
realize
learn as
it.
well.
Um,
There's so much.
so I'm about to sneeze. No,
Bless
okay.
you.
So I'm about to sneeze. No. So let's kick it off, shall we? Talk us through the first couple steps. How do you begin making a
Well,
prosthetic?
first you need to know what you're making and where it's going to go. The easiest thing to make, you can make something called a prosthetic transfer,
Okay.
which is like a tattoo transfer. It just sticks on the skin.
Yeah.
It's very simple to apply, very simple to make.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier than some other pieces. Just 1 second. Where is it? You need to start by. Hang on. You can get some clay.
Yeah.
Shove on clay. Can you see that? Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the best one to use, especially as a beginner,
Yeah.
because it is really soft, it's moldable.
Yeah.
And what I tend to do is the prosthetic transfers are best if they're quite small. You can't do it as a big piece. So cuts, bruises, bumps,
Yeah.
all that you can do. And I usually get a cup, it's about that big.
Yeah.
Put it on a tile, draw around it with a marker pen, and then you've got the base of how big you need it to be. You can't go out of that circle. And then you'll decide what you want to make. Some scratches.
Yeah.
This way. Graze the little cross. And once you've got that, you need to make sure, pretend the tile's the skin, and you need to make sure it's flat. Because if it's too high, it will look unrealistic.
Yeah.
If it's too far up off the skin.
Yeah, you've got to make the blended bit quite thin, don't you? So
Yeah, the edges, you need to. The best way to do it is if you get a bit of Vaseline on your finger, you can rub the edge of the prosthetic or the clay and flatten the edge as flat as possible.
okay.
And then you need to do the texture where you can, to mimic texture of the skin, there's a lot of texture to it. If you don't texture it, it will just look flat and fake.
Mm-hmm.
I usually use like a thimble on
Okay.
your finger. and if you dot it around, it can mimic pores.
Okay.
And then, if I show you,
I need my notebook. I need to whack my notebook out, guys. Shit. I don't have a notebook.
Do you want me to pass one through the Charlie gone.
Charlie gone. So I usually use this.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
It's like a reverse thimble. It's got little bumps on it.
Yeah.
And if you just bounce that on the clay, it will make little bumps in it, which can mimic pores. I also have these wire bristle brushes,
Oh, yeah.
which if you scrape it across after you've done the thimble thing, it will create little lines. And if you do it in both directions, it will create tiny little diamonds, which if you look at your skin,
Yeah, it's like
that's how it is.
I like it, yeah.
Skin's like.
I also have a cat brush.
Ooh.
Got tiny little pins on it,
Mm.
which can do pretty much the same effect.
Yeah.
And then if you go over it all afterwards with a stipple sponge,
Yes.
you can soften it all so it don't look as harsh.
Mm.
And then that's how you get majority of your texture. And you can just test different things around the house. If you don't have a stipple sponge, you can use the top of a scouring pad.
Yeah.
You can use pieces of metal, brushes, cat brushes, like I said. There's a lot of things you can just try and test with,
Yeah.
depending what texture you want. You can also buy like stamps, texture stamps.
Oh, yeah, I
If you
saw
need
some of those on
something more.
Etsy. Yeah. You can get different texture stamps and stuff. So I saw one for like scales.
Yeah, scales can be a tricky one to do. You need to go into a lot more depth with that. But once you're happy with it, if you cut the bottom off the cup
Yeah.
and then put that over the mold or the clay,
Yeah.
and then you need a hot glue gun to glue it in place.
Yeah.
Just go around the edge so it doesn't move. And then you need to fill it with the silicone to make the negative.
Yeah.
You need either Platsil Gel 10 or Platsil Gel 25.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you can get those. That's on Red Carpet FX.
It is, yeah. You can get it off Titan FX as well.
Cool.
I usually use 25. It doesn't really matter which one you use, but it's down to personal preference, really. And you mix A and B together at a 50-50 ratio, and you pour it in to that, and then it will set. Oh, I forgot. But before you, hang on, I forgot a step.
It's all right.
Nerves.
Nat just says, amazing how 90% of a prosthetic kit isn't actually a prosthetic kit. Yeah, that's very true. You can use what you can find.
For
Really.
sculpting, you can use so many different things. And you'll be surprised because you can buy, like I said, with the thimble, you can buy a special tool, which is at £20 for pores. But I've got it, but I prefer that because it's too uniform. And pores are not all the same.
Not all perfect,
shape.
yeah.
But before you fill it with silicone, you need to spray it with Petrolise and then 2 coats of Ultralise.
Okay.
So it comes back out, because if not, it will just stick.
It'll get stuck.
Yeah, it can take up to like 3 to 4 hours to set. It doesn't take long to set the silicone. And then once it has set, you take it out. See which one here.
I made earlier.
I've got so many different ones. It will look like this, like a little rubber disc.
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
Yeah, I can see it. I can. I'll zoom in so the audience.
I'll say it looks like a fish. We'll go for a fish shape.
There we go.
That's one that I made for a Peaky Blinders scar. I did
Nice.
Alfie Solomon when the bullet cut through his skin
Mm-hmm.
and his cheek. That's what that will be or has
Yeah.
been. This one is a tiny little cut.
Yeah.
And then once you've got that, you will get some Vaseline. Completely cover it in Vaseline. Make sure you get into all the grooves and the indentations. And it needs to be a thin coat. So if you can scrape it back off and then you've got loads of Vaseline under your nail, it's too thick.
Oh, okay.
It's important that it's super thin. Usually when you put it on, if you heat it up with a hairdryer,
Mm-hmm.
so it softens it and melts it a bit, it will get into all the cracks.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, spray it with one of them.
Yeah.
And two of them.
Yeah.
So it comes back out.
So how come you've got to have both of them? Is it just what you found to work the best, or?
One's a release agent, so it comes out easier, and one's like a spray on Vaseline, so it doesn't stick.
Oh, okay.
They are both slightly different, and they work kind of together.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Martagasm, for the 11-month subscription. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But okay,
And then
that
once
makes
you've
sense.
done
Yeah.
that, you need to fill it with some Bondo. This is prosthetic transfer material.
Okay.
You can get this in loads of different colours. You can get it in skin coloured, olive, light flesh, dark flesh,
Yeah.
zombie flesh. I prefer the clear one because then you can do it whatever colour you want
Okay.
afterwards.
Yeah.
And you'll get a small amount of it. You'll put it in the wound.
Yeah.
You'll get like wooden stick and smooth over it
Yeah.
so it's flat. So
Mm-hmm.
it's super flat. And then you have to leave it for about 24 hours, it says.
Okay.
But depending on the temperature of your room, if it's hot or cold, it can cure faster and it can take a while. It's took me to do mine, it's took 48 hours.
That is patience. Some serious
Yeah.
patience.
And you need to keep them very safe because they will be super sticky, so stuff will stick to it. You basically wait until it goes clear because it comes out as a white cream. I'll show you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
So it's very white. And it needs to go completely clear.
Yeah.
Here's some more I made earlier. Which one? Go for this one. And then they'll go completely clear where you can't even hardly see it.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
And then depending on if you want it to be long lasting
Mm-hmm.
and secure, you can get some Pros Aid.
Yeah.
I think I've got some here actually.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can just dab a few little blobs on with a cotton bud just around the middle of it. But if it's not meant to last that long, you can just not use the Pros Aid. And then you can just put it on, press it on hard. And then just where it was wrong in it. Oh.
So you can go straight from the mold to the skin.
That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. That's so cool.
Oh, wow.
Wow. And it'll just stay
I don't know
on.
if you can see that because my camera's quite bad.
Yeah, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
So you can go straight from the mold to the skin, but like I said, if you want it to be a bit more durable,
Mm-hmm.
then you can use the Pros Aid. When you're using the Pros Aid, it comes out white.
Yeah.
And you need to leave it to go clear. And when it's clear, then you can apply it to the skin.
Mm-hmm.
And then to blend the edges out, 1 second, I've got to get it out.
This is really interesting. Like, I'm definitely going to be upgrading my kit now to give this a go.
If you get some witch hazel, it won't dissolve the edges completely. So at the start, when you make your clay sculpture, if you've made the edges too thick, you can't fix it with witch hazel.
Okay.
But to blend in some of the edges where you can see when they're super thin, if you just get some witch hazel on a brush.
Oh, okay.
And just brush the edges.
It'll like blend it more into the skin.
Yeah, it will just dissolve it enough for it to become a part of the skin.
That's really cool.
And then because it's a sticky substance, let me move this one before it gets damaged. It can be quite shiny.
Okay.
So if you get some Krylon Perfect Matte.
Is that like a primer?
It's a mattifier.
Oh,
so
okay.
It could do the same thing, but this is specifically for this. If you just get a tiny bit of, it's like a gel. If you just dab it on.
Shiny.
It will not be shiny.
Very good.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it's less. It looks
more natural now.
in, yeah.
You can't see.
And then you can colour it with whatever you want. Add some colour to it, and then it will start looking a bit. But this what I'm using at the moment is the Ben Nye bruise wheel. I usually use alcohol activated paint.
Yeah.
Which you need IPA for.
What is it? That's like 99% alcohol, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So which ones do you prefer to work with? The alcohol activated, the water activated, or the grease paints?
The alcohol activated.
Is that just because it's easier to apply? And does it like stay on longer?
Yeah, there's a lot less things that can make it budge. Because especially with filming and that, you've got high intensity lights. It's very warm. You don't know what the weather's going to be like a lot of the time. And you could be filming for hours on end. So you need something that's durable. But it also comes down to depending what you're using. Some products you can't use IPA on.
Okay. What sort of products?
I'll get onto in a minute. Cat plastic. You melt it off with IPA. So if you use IPA, you need to be careful.
Okay.
That you don't use too much. Foam latex. You need to use what's called a PAX paint, which is silicone paint, because it will not. IPA paints will stick to it.
Okay.
Oh, that's
very
wicked.
nice.
That is so cool.
Because it's clear, you can see your skin underneath it as well.
Yeah. It blends more easily.
Yeah. For this, for speedness, I'm using the bruise wheel, but usually I would use the alcohol activated paints.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I suppose things like grease paint are just easier to just go quickly.
It is, yeah. With the IPA alcohol activated palette, it's a lot of building up. It takes time. You can't just rush into it. So now that I've done that,
Yeah.
to be honest, I need to colour the surrounding skin around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'll grab one. 1 second. They're the
Oh,
alcohol activated ones.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
They do, when you get them, it does look like there's not a lot of product in it.
Mm.
You don't need a lot.
Yeah, it goes. Is it quite pigmented then? It goes quite a long way.
It is, yeah. Obviously, that's isopropyl alcohol.
Mm.
You need to be in a well-ventilated area for this.
Or you'll get drunk.
Yeah. Pretty much. I've done that a few times. Just roll it down.
Oh, so
I
you just need
usually
to
use the lid to mix
yeah,
it.
yeah. Because I know
And
you can
this
buy
is-
like mixing like pallets, but like they're just so much money. It's like might as well use.
Yeah.
You can just use that. I clean it every time I use it with IPA. This is the best brush I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice brush.
If you don't have this, you can always get a very small paintbrush and just cut the top of the bristles off.
Mm-hmm.
And this is really good when it's saturated in isopropyl for doing like a flicking motion.
Oh yeah.
And get everything covered in it.
Cool.
That's like the pigmenty texture of skin. Yeah.
Like when you're colouring a wound and you want the skin colour, never put it on as just as a brush. You need to flick it on because then you can get the undertones of the skin as well. If someone's got cool undertones, you'll add a bit of blue. If they've got warm, you'll add a bit of red. If they've got some freckles, you'll do this motion with a bit of brown. And what you're doing is you're mimicking the texture of the skin. See, I have a bit of pink, so...
Well, clever that. I need to start flicking my makeup on. Just
It does make a difference, but this is why it can take so long.
Mm.
Because you can be flicking paint on a wound for ages before it's how you think it should look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when you're doing a bruise, it's really good as well to get the redness around the wound or the cut. It wouldn't just be a solid red, it'd be a broken up red, so you can see the skin tone as well.
Yeah. I feel like I'm getting loads of like first rate tips. I feel like I should be paying you for this information. But I've also got your Instagram up on the stream, so if people want to check out your work, it's Bonded FX. Yeah, here's an example.
Oh,
Amazing.
yeah, that's looking really good.
And then the last step, which is the fun one. This is wound filler.
Yes, the best part.
Nice. We love a bit of wound filler.
It is fun. I must admit, I do like this bit. Who doesn't though? Adding a bit of blood.
The blood is the best bit. Although you've always got to be careful not to go too far with the blood.
Yeah.
That's it. You can always go overboard. Thing is, if you add a little bit at a time, you can always add more to it.
Yeah.
You can't take any away if you do too much.
Yeah.
You'd risk having to start all over again.
Yeah, and you don't want that, do you?
No.
Done that many a time, unfortunately. Ridiculous.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you are using like what we call runny blood, it can sometimes bead and look like it's running off the skin, but in clumps.
Almost like watery. I think the Crayola bloods have done that on me before.
The best thing to do is either put washing up liquid on where the blood's going to go, or mix washing up liquid with the blood, and it will help it run smoother.
Okay.
So nice little
washing up liquid to my makeup box then.
Yeah, go down to
Wilco's. Good. Obviously, it doesn't matter which one, just any generic washing up liquid.
Amazing.
Nice.
Smell like these some washing up citrus scented zombies
There'll
running
be
around.
a scent of citrus and coffee depending if you copy found your costume, because I do that quite a lot. So I'll probably have a citrus and coffee scent of me around me.
A little
It does
bakery.
make a difference though.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff you see on people's work, it looks like baby oil. If you have baby oil on your skin and then you get it wet and it doesn't quite run off you, it just kind of like bubbles.
Yeah. It
So
beads
it
on
just
there.
helps. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Ah,
brilliant.
nice. So what
And
sort
that
of stuff
pretty
have you
quick.
been like working on and stuff? Like, have you like worked in any like film, TV? Like, have you worked just like through university?
Yeah, at the moment, because of COVID, it's kind of put a stop to everything.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had plans to do a lot of productions, but kind of got put on hold. I was still am, on the makeup team at the university, and I was going to the National Makeup Awards in Birmingham
Oh wow.
Nice.
to do the competitions there, but they
Oh,
kind of
wow.
got put on hold because of COVID. So waiting for them to start back up. But yeah, that's the nice quick Bondo one, which is going to be stuck on my hand now for the rest of it.
That's fine though.
It's all right.
Like a
Yeah.
bonus
And
head
then
start.
you have got the encapsulated silicone ones,
Mm.
which there's a lot more involved in that. It's pretty much the same up until when you've made your wound in the clay.
Yeah.
You then need to get a really thin piece of clay called flashing. It's
Okay.
about that thick. What I usually do is I use a pasta maker and I'll roll the clay through the pasta maker and it will come out in a perfect line about that big.
Yeah.
And you put it around your wound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good thing about having loads of different projects on the go, I've got them to show you. Like that.
Oh, that's
Ah.
cool.
Yeah, I think I see on your Instagram example of that.
Yeah. So you put that around it so it's easier for you to apply it. And then again, you'll spray it with the Petrolise so it's easier to come out of the mould.
Yeah.
You'll then, once the mould's out, I'll show you this one. This is a big one.
Wow.
It will look something like
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
So you can see the
Holy
indentation
moly.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a piece that I made for a leg, and it's got different eyes on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some are
wow.
open, some are closed. And then you cover that in Vaseline, and then these two again to make sure it doesn't stick. And then you need to get some cat plastic. They use it for ball caps.
Ah.
You can get two. You can get an alcohol-based one, which you need to work with IPA, or you can get a acetone-based one, which you remove with acetone. It doesn't really matter which one you get at this point for a generic mold. They both do the same thing. But you need to water it down with whichever base it is. Because this one's IPA, I need to water this down with isopropyl alcohol at a ratio of 1:4. If you're airbrushing it, it needs to be 1:5.
Okay.
All right.
And then you paint, because I don't have an airbrush machine at the moment, so you paint it over the wound, the mold. About 3 times to start with. It depends on the person. Depends if you paint thick or thin. Start with 3, about 3, and do it one way the first time, and then the second time do it the other way, so you don't miss a bit.
Okay.
And then you need to fill it with silicone again, just like with the Bondo ones.
Yeah.
But for this one, you need to add deadener. So it's A and B at 50% ratio. So whatever you've done of A, you need to do of B.
Yeah.
And then it's 180% for the deadener.
Okay.
And you mix it all together and you'll fill the mould.
Yeah.
You scrape off the excess after the cat plastic's dried.
Yeah.
And then you need to get a cotton bud. And the inside ring, you can see there, you need to wipe off the silicone. The silicone can be in the middle where the wound is, but there's a tiny gap between this ring and the wound.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where you need to remove the silicone. Because if you don't remove it, you will not be able to blend it.
Yeah, it'd be quite thick, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you've removed that, you encapsulate it again with one layer of cat plastic that's been watered down. Then I'll save to this bit so I can show you. See if I can
Is it
move
like a
my
nice
camera.
like peel off?
Ish. Once it's dried, I'll make sure you can see that.
Yeah, I can see it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to get like a flat brush.
Yeah.
With talcum powder. Cover the entire thing in talcum powder. Because it will be sticky until you do this. Oh, it's sticky. And you need to get the edge. I swear I can't find the edge now.
Like with sellotape.
It's horrible.
Sellotape. I suppose it requires a lot of patience to do this.
Oh, it does, yeah.
I wouldn't last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm like, I want it to be done now.
Oh no, you need to be very, very patient. Because if you rush it, you can break it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is no. You want?
No.
No.
And you need to keep covering it in talcum powder because as you're lifting it up, if it's sticky, it will start to break because it will be super thin. Which this is.
It's like even thinner than paper.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it is super thin. But the other alternative is if you make it too thick, then it won't blend.
Yeah.
On outside of the indentation, it doesn't matter if it rips because that's not important.
Yeah.
Once it starts coming up, it's not hard to do.
Yeah.
It is quite easy to come up. It's just getting the initial layer up. It can be very time consuming.
Do it bit by bit.
Exactly. You get there in the end.
So can you reuse these types of prosthetics?
You can reuse the molds,
Okay.
but once you've actually filled it, you can't reuse this. This will be a one-time use.
Oh, okay.
If you clean the mold out, you can always refill it,
Yeah.
which it's a bummer in the first place, but you can always make more than one mold, so you've got a few going on at the same time.
Yeah.
But it can be, like I said, it's not something you can do very quickly. If someone phoned you up and said, look, I need this for tomorrow, can you make a few of them?
I know. Not a
It's
chance.
going to be it'll be quite a challenge. I won't say no, but it can be very challenging,
Yeah.
especially if you want it done well.
So can you fill these kinds of molds with liquid latex? Does that work as well?
It wouldn't work with liquid latex, but you could fill it with gelatin.
Okay.
Gelatin would work. It'd be the exact same process. Realistically, you'd need to put the Vaseline on to make sure it doesn't stick. But you could use gelatin, which would work.
Okay, that's cool. Is that the stuff that comes in like blocks and you melt it down?
Yeah. You can buy specialist gelatin from like Red Carpet FX that's for this. Or you can also just use generic gelatin.
Oh, just like food gelatin.
Like baking gelatin, yeah.
Ah. Prosthetic.
How much is it?
That actually is.
It is quite cheap. It's cheaper than the silicone.
I thought it'd be more expensive because with how expensive a lot of the special effects products are, I'd be thinking 10, 20 quid more than that. But that's a surprise. Wow.
That is only for a small ounce of not even.
Gelatin is reusable to a certain degree.
Okay.
You can always melt it down. If you haven't put like loads of blood on it, you can always melt it down and reuse it.
Okay. Cool.
It's coming out now. But yeah, it does take a while.
Yeah. So if you wanted
I did this
Sorry,
after
you go
uni.
ahead.
I did this after uni today, so it is a bit thinner than it should be. Should have put an extra layer on it.
So if you wanted a prosthetic that you could reuse and just like reapply, is that possible to do?
Not with you wanting it to look realistic.
Okay.
Because you're going to have to blend the edges into the skin. So as you're blending it and then you're taking it off, you're not going to be able to blend that exact same edge.
Yeah.
So every time you put it on, it'll be you'll need to blend it to a different degree.
Yeah.
So pretty much once it's blended, you won't be able to. There's not much you can do after that. It is unfortunate.
Yeah.
There's also there is foam latex, which is a lot. There's a lot more effort to go into it, and it's fiddly, and that's not reused. You can use that. You can reuse it if you take it off gently, if it's not damaged after you take it off.
Yeah.
But that's also more expensive than silicone. You can buy pre-made foam latex pieces.
Yeah.
You can also buy pre-made silicone pieces.
Yeah.
See, this is a bit thin and it has ripped. But this isn't a great one.
Well, it's good to show like the method of how you would do it, so we get the idea of what we can actually do to do that.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So obviously there'd be less holes in it because this is super thin. But you'd glue that bit to the skin with some Prozaid.
Yeah.
And then you would get some IPA in a brush and you would melt away all this excess.
Yeah.
And then again, like this one, you'd just do the exact same process, fill it and then flick some colour onto it.
Yeah.
And then at the end you would have, I'll just see it better like that. You'd have what would look like a gunshot wound.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Super cool. And those tiles are really handy as well, because you can have all of this one part of it and the different things. That's really cool.
Honestly, I started with like a box of makeup, like a makeup box, and now I have a makeup room.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It'll
It's like a
consume
full
you.
room. It just takes up so much room, and I have tiles everywhere because tiles are just brilliant.
Are they just like
I've got like
normal,
3 tiles.
like,
Sorry.
are they just normal tiles you buy at
Yeah. Just normal tiles from B&Q.
Oh, sick one.
Okay.
But they come in handy because, like I said, I've got like 3 or 4 different tiles with loads of different things on. So this is a zombie one that I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's wicked.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
We've all got different wounds on that I need to fill.
Yeah.
Fine.
I've also got some polystyrene backing, so I can pin the pieces on after they're coloured,
Oh, okay.
so they don't get damaged.
That's clever.
That's very clever.
There is a lot to go in, and the best thing to take it off is Bond off. Pretty much does what it says.
So what did you say you used to stick the prosthetics on?
I use Prosthetic.
Ah, yeah.
You can also use Silky.
Yeah.
Silky, if you're doing something over like your eyebrows or over hair, it's best to apply the Silky on because it will stop it from sticking to the Prosthetic.
Ah. Cool. Prosthetic is the go-to then.
You just have to wait until it goes clear.
Before.
Before applying it. With the encapsulated silicone, you turn it over onto its back. You turn it over, and the centre bit, you'd apply the Prosthetic around there,
Yeah.
and then once it goes clear, you'd stick it onto the skin.
Okay.
I could just show you. I'll just show you, it'd be easier. I'm just gonna have a handful of wounds in a minute.
It's fine. Go to a
Fine.
local Tesco. Can I have a discount? I need some plastic.
You can go around and shot in the hand.
It's not the first time we've gone around in SFX, mate.
Oh, that would be a fun thing to do though.
Oh, I've got such.
Get the
Yeah.
brush.
I want to look how much Prosade is. Let me have a cheeky little look.
I can't stick it on my hand now. 'cause I've got a thumb.
25. 25 quid.
For
That's
Prosade?
my idea. Yeah.
A little bit does go a long way. Let me see.
It's a long way.
So you'll cover like this section
Yeah.
in Prosade. Don't have to be neat, just
Pop it
dab
on.
it on there. Wait for it to go clear.
Yeah.
This is the bit that can take a while.
I swear,
Well, then how much
all
is it?
makeup artists are so skilled at their hand flap.
It does just, you sat there half the time just waiting for it to clear. You're like, oh, just go, just turn.
Just dry. Just get clear already.
Exactly. See, this is going to be really hard as well because I'm right-handed. So, hang on, I might actually do it more right here. I'm not going to be able to do it with my left hand. Yeah, that will do. And now that's stuck on. See. Or at least that bit is anyway. Right. See if I can do this on myself. And then you need to lift everything over. And then put some more Prosade just around there. Again, wait for it to go clear. And I'll dip the end of the brush in the talcum powder.
Yeah.
And then... I don't need that. To roll the edge
Yeah.
over the Prosthetic.
Yeah, like.
Oh, nice.
And then
Perfect.
do that all the way around. It's a bit much. It is easier if you've got two hands because then you can stretch it over.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose it's more difficult on yourself.
It is with my hand. If I chose to do my leg, it might have been a bit easier. Because I can't actually see the camera while I'm doing this. So hopefully you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see it.
So that's pretty much stuck on now. And then you need to get some isopropyl alcohol, lost cup. Smelly. And then you just start dissolving the edges.
Oh my god, that works wonders.
Oh, wow. You can literally just watch them vanish into the skin and you can't see the edges anymore. I mean,
God, I want it. I want so much of these things. Like,
Same.
give me money now.
Yeah, let's have enough money to get all the things.
Oh, I've spent so much. It's just ridiculous. It is good stuff, but at the same time,
Expensive.
Yeah,
it
bit
costs
spenny.
a fortune. I said it is good when you've got it all, but it takes time to build it up. And you literally just keep doing this until all the edges are gone.
Oh, nearly got foot cramp. Scared me. So is this the same process you flick on the paint?
Yeah, you will do in a minute. Obviously, it's going to be hard with one hand, but we'll get there. Where is it?
Ah, yeah.
See that?
Yeah,
Can you see that?
That is looking amazing.
And then again, if you... I will miss the flicking on the colour. Just because I've done that. But you want to build the colour up on the inside as well.
Yeah.
In a real wound, you would have darker areas where it's deeper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you add deep reds and purples, it will give it some depth.
Yeah.
And if it's so deep it shows the subcutaneous layers, it would be an idea to add a bit of yellow to it.
Okay.
For the fatty tissues.
Oh, I didn't even think about
The
that.
further into the skin you go, the fattier the tissue would be, and then eventually it'd be bone. So,
If you had to learn like science and stuff behind like the body in order to understand like cuts and bruises.
Yeah, the first time we went to uni, we did anatomy, and we had to go and see a human dissection, so, autopsy. It was,
What? Being a makeup artist is hardcore.
Oh my god.
yeah, I have a phobia of blood, so it was real brilliant.
Nah, I don't think I could do that. Sorry. Nope.
I've decided that because I
Meg, you're
don't
a
like
nurse.
blood.
Yeah, but the whole point, I wouldn't be seeing you dissect a human. Like, I wouldn't be seeing that. I don't see that side of things.
Okay, for a second I was like, Meg, you are a nurse. How on earth do you not deal with
Oh.
blood?
I can deal with
No.
blood just fine. It's the
Dissecting.
dissection of a cadaver. No.
I don't like blood, but I work on the pretense of if it makes me feel sick, then it's good.
Yeah, that's true. Hi, Killer J, and hi, Goni. How are we doing?
Hello.
Just playing with blood.
As we do.
Why not?
Always gotta wax. Ah, I know that blood people.
It's very.
Ooh.
It's okay, but for TV, it's a bit orange
Oh, okay.
because it is theatrical blood.
Uh,
But until you research blood for special effects, you don't realise how many different types
So
of blood there
many.
is. This is fresh drying blood. I've got fresh wound blood. I've got aged blood. I've got scab blood. I've got scratches blood. I've got
Yep.
wound filler. There is so many different types of blood.
Oh,
Little
wow.
bit
That's
heck.
really good.
And then you've got whichever, if it's a artery, you've got arterial blood, which is a special kind of blood.
I'm looking that up now. Arterial blood. Wonder if it's on. It is.
You've got blood from veins. You've got all sorts of different. It's all about what wound you're doing. It's best to always have a real image to go off.
Goodness, there's so many
So many.
arterial. I'm not gonna. I need to put SFX, otherwise it's gonna. A guide to fake bloods.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
quite a lot of it. And then you've got if you build in a blood pump, it needs to be a bit thinner. Which one of the wounds that I made was a compound fracture, and I created a pump
no.
for it. So even though there was a deer's bone in it, so don't ask how I got that, but I got a deer's leg bone and put it inside, and we hooked up a pump, so it was set to the rhythm of a heartbeat. So every time the heartbeat, just the
It was
blood keeps putting out of the leg.
Oh, I would love to.
It was
do
fun. The board didn't like it because it got covered in blood, but it was fun.
I mean, who doesn't
That
like getting
sounds
covered in blood? That is the
awesome.
real thing. But
Oh, yeah.
that sounds sick. Like I'm very
Well,
excited now.
It was very fun.
I'm definitely very
Exciting.
excited to try and have a go at doing prosthetics.
Prosthetics, me too.
It is
Yes.
definitely a trial and error.
Mm,
Give it a go. See what works best for you. I said there is special tools out there for specific things,
yeah.
but you can just use things that are lying around your house for creating stuff. Don't feel like you're stuck in a box.
Yeah.
You do have loads of different options.
Yeah, that's wicked though. Thank you so much for
Nice.
kind of showing us the ropes of how to do it.
No worry.
I suppose now is the time where we kind of put the knowledge into practice. We have our crew
Give it a
ready
go.
to join, so I'm going to let them all in.
Okay, I'll just start like removing some of this.
I
Yeah,
will be back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
good. They'll be joining. Hello, Courtney. Hello, Dizzy. You are live on all the channels. All of them. How are we all doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. I'm gonna pause the music for a second because I'm getting sick
Hello.
and tired of it. This is Caprice. You haven't already seen.
Hey.
But yeah, hi. My brain has gone fucking dead right now. How is everyone? Courtney, hi, how you doing?
Good. Busy week, always. Yeah, just trying to cope.
Yeah, I feel that dizzy. Can't hear a word you're saying, my love. Oh no! Dizzy, are you're not on mute? Are your headphones broken? Unplug your headphones so I can hear you. Hello?
No, hello.
I can hear you now! Yay! Oh, I was so sad for a second. Cora, how are you doing?
Hi.
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Doing good, thank you so much. And Meg, well, we already know how Meg's doing.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I'm glad everyone you're doing good, Killer J, and hello, Michelle Pender. Looking forward to the tutorial. We've just missed the tutorial, but we are about to go into our SFX challenge. I have, as usual, the wheel of names, which is placed in the wrong position because I am very clever.
Wheel of Doom.
Wheel of Doom. It's here somewhere. Oh, I'm so professional. So professional. Right, so out of the themes, we have myths and legends, freestyle. No, I don't want to become famous by buying followers. Please go away.
Go away.
How do I get rid of them? Bye. They're gone now.
Bye.
Freestyle, Greek mythology, Tim Burton, horror, movie, villains and monsters, and a musical. Because you could do like, could be like ABBA.
Sweeney Todd. You could go Sweeney Todd, or you could
Oh,
go...
Sweeney Todd is also a thing. Fucking hell, I forgot my whole memory of musicals.
Got the curtain fringe.
There you go. So if you're new to this, I'll give you a little explanation of how it works. We have 90 minutes, which is an hour and 30 minutes, to create an entire SFX look from scratch. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we go around and share what we've done with the class.
Okay.
So without further ado, I'm going to give the wheel a spin. I like spinning the wheel. We have freestyle.
Freestyle.
Oh.
So we can do whatever the fuck we want.
That's awesome.
Ooh.
And I'm
My brain's
excited
not-
because I'm just going to literally do the character I'm going to play in my final show. I need to try the makeup I've got to do anyway. I'm just going to do that. Yeah, so whatever we want, which is great because we've never been able to do just whatever we want.
I don't
No,
like that.
Really?
I don't like that
I don't like
either.
it.
I
No.
need something.
Tell me what to
Yeah,
do.
there's nothing to go off.
Fine, I can do it again. Do you want me to spin the wheel again?
I'll go with the majority.
Oh, I don't want to spin the wheel again.
Whatever.
You can still do your character. It's fine.
That's very true.
Need inspiration.
We're just not creative enough. Clearly.
Yeah, no.
Myths and
I need
legends.
Myths
some-
and Legends is the one. Myths and Legends. We can't spin it again.
That's fine,
Defies
that's
the
something.
rules.
Keep spinning it until you have to.
You can't keep spinning it so you get what you want. So, Myths and Legends.
I
Please.
tried.
I'm just going to do my character because that's a goblin and that kind of links in with myth.
Kind of fits, I guess.
You could
So
do
there
like
we go.
vampire. Oh god.
Oh no, did
I
vampire
think I'm
last
gonna do
weekend?
a
No.
mermaid.
Sort of like
Yes.
Dimitrescu.
Minotaur, says Michelle on Facebook.
Ooh, that's not a bad
Um,
idea.
So, without further ado, our 90 minutes begins now.
Yay.
Bound on. Let's go.
I might not do any makeup, but I'll have learnt about myths and legends. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
I literally
We'll never
had
get to the makeup
freestyle as
segment.
Well, so now I'm clueless. I had an idea for freestyle, so.
Why don't you just do freestyle? Me and Meg will do freestyle. Everyone else can do myths and legends.
Fine.
That's what I'm doing, Meg. I've just tried to fit my freestyle into the theme.
Well,
Need someone to
technically,
come out of that.
goblins can be the myth because it's a mythical creature. So there you go.
There you go. I need something to tie about my hair. I don't know.
Don't know what to do.
You hear my dog barking?
No. Yes. Yeah, I heard it then. What's that? Down.
Could I do a creepypasta?
If you want. I think
This
that's
is
a
how I'm gonna
myth.
do my makeup.
Creepypasta is technically a myth, so okay.
Are they myths? Are they legends?
Legend. You can do the legends.
I'll do a creepypasta then.
There you go. Sorted.
I gotta find a creepypasta.
That's better. There we go. Oh dear. I want some different non-copyright music because I'm sick and tired of the ones we keep listening to. Non-copyright background. Oh, it's just a 3-minute song. Dizzy, you look so distressed.
I'm researching. I don't know anything about. I was dreading this one coming up. I don't know what's where. Having no this topic, which is the one thing that I've looked at every time we've had the list of topics for the wheel, and I've gone, oh, please don't be that. And now
It's
it
always
is
been
that.
that.
So I'm
So
not prepared.
That's why you've got to be ready for everything, Emma.
And I have looked before and just gone, I don't know.
I don't know. No, what are some myths and legends? I'm sure we can think of some.
My head immediately went to like Dracula. I don't know why.
I'm gonna open up my Pinterest board.
Bigfoot?
Your Pinterest board. You've got a whole Pinterest board, and so I'm frantically.
Just turn my face into a foot.
Googling.
I am also googling because
I have to admit my mind's gone blank for any myths and legends.
It's quite a tricky one.
I decide whether I should do a mermaid or a banshee.
Ooh,
both.
do a banshee. I've never quite seen like a banshee.
I don't even know what one would look like, to be fair.
It screams.
My child screams. I don't think that counts as a banshee. Does sound like one.
Yeah. That is very true. I do love a good goblin.
You are a goblin, just in life.
That's very true. I might whip out the polymorph in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that stuff.
Polymorph's
It's
great.
very fun.
What shade of green am I going to be? That is a real question. I have this dirty green, but it's quite gross.
Perfect.
Isn't goblins kind of gross?
Dirty green. Ooh, what do I do? No, I'm
Get
not
rid
gonna.
of them?
I'm not gonna block them. But like I do that. That's always my go-to. I'm like, what do I do with my eyebrows? Yeah.
Get rid of them.
I've done it again. I've tried to apply aqua colour without water. Let's go get some water.
I think I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to turn out good, but
Hi Marta, how are you? Just went for a coffee. Came back to a Boosting peeps on the screen. Yeah, there's more people now, Marta. Hello, original Aria. Fridge tour when? Fridge tour? Fridge? Who's talking about food?
Oh, food.
I am green. What are you doing in my swamp? Just chilling now. Very good. Oh yeah, Marta, you said you had a job.
Yay! Well done, mate.
What's your job? What are you doing? What are you doing? It looks like I'm just applying a face mask. Dizzy's still researching, I can see.
I'm doing a vampire. I literally cannot think of anything else. So.
Well, you didn't do vampire last time,
No, I didn't.
so there you go. Allowed to do it because we had a vampires versus zombie event. So
Which was
That does sound kind of fun though.
I have no mirror.
So has everyone here like met each other in person or?
yeah,
Unfortunately.
We all work together.
Unfortunately.
yeah. I've had the misfortune of seeing Courtney in person, and
Yeah.
never again.
I've had to put up with him for 3 years now. I hate it.
Has it actually been
I'm waiting
3
till he
years?
quits.
Yeah,
It's been 3 years. Well, 3.5.
that chance.
It's been nearly 2 years for me, hasn't it?
You joined in December, right? Well, not this December.
2019.
December going.
2019. Yeah. It's
One
going on
half.
2 years. I know, it's 1.5 years now. Bloody hell. It ain't off gone quick though, let me tell you that.
I'm trying to find scissors. How do I not have scissors?
I've bought loads of scissors and they just keep disappearing in the
Scissors.
house.
How do I not have scissors?
You always have scissors.
I always have scissors.
They're always around.
I feel like every week I look up randomly and I'm like, where did you get the scissors from?
Oh no, she's attacking herself with scissors.
I've lost the big scissors. I've lost the small scissors. I've lost my knife that I kept in my room.
Sorry, knife?
I was making a mask, a prop, and I didn't have a saw, so I used a bread knife. It was long and
Right,
tedious.
okay.
I was gonna say,
You know what?
jeez.
I've just learned to just like not really question.
Yeah, don't question it.
So, not a fan of the shade of green that we used. I start over. Fix it though.
I feel like I'm wearing a baseball cap.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going on scissors hunt. Or a knife hunt or something. I'll be back.
Please don't get a knife.
Just what?
That's even
Don't say
scary.
don't do it to Courtney because she'll do it.
Yeah,
watch.
she will.
Spare her on. Got a nicer green. So it is just Snazaroo.
I'm using Snazzer at the moment. It's not too bad. Gets the job done.
Yeah, that's very true.
I've got my Crayola and it's looking a bit.
Don't find my big one.
But my
Yeah.
Crayola and
I
black
feel
eye.
like it's
Look,
been ages since I've done this and I think I've forgotten how to do everything.
I mean, look at that. I use this one so much, it's almost blooming gone.
It's a nice colour that.
Oh god, yeah, I use it for the eye part of my zombie makeup.
I'm just getting my headphones covered in makeup with it.
You know what? I've actually got a
That's
vampire.
why I don't
costume.
wear them.
Yeah, but then I can't hear everyone if I don't have my things, and my microphone will pick up the cool sound, and then people will tell me it sounds like shit. It's just a whole dilemma.
Mm.
I had to move my headphones off the table because when I was flicking stuff, it had just gone all over them. So,
Uh,
yeah. It won't come off then. And they're pretty and pink, so.
Oh dear.
Ooh, I've just had an idea.
Wow.
Gonna do.
I got literally yesterday a new pair of black contact lenses.
Ooh. Get yellow
So-
contact lenses.
Oh my god, like the UV yellow ones or just the normal yellow ones?
Just normal yellow ones.
I have yellow ones and black ones and
Show
white
off.
ones. I had to buy them for a show. Oh, I should have put one in. Will it fit?
Just do it.
Do it.
Will it fit the aesthetic?
Right. What
What's
is
your
your
aesthetic?
aesthetic?
Anything fit.
I'm doing we said mythology, so I'm doing Zeus, so I'm doing like a lightning bolt strike on my face.
Ooh,
God,
yeah.
Yellow. Do it.
Do yellow.
Yeah. Only the one. Can't be
No.
can't-
Maybe like if the lightning bolt goes through your eye, use that one.
yeah, gonna do one.
I currently look like I am extremely unwell.
Same.
My face is slowly just disappearing.
Okay, I'm not going to ruin this book, so I'm going to
Move it.
over there.
Gonna
I've
do
got my
this.
new long.
Are we racing because Emma is? Yeah. No, it's not a
Oh.
race.
My daughter woke up, so I have to go and
See, there's no rush.
No rush at all.
No, just 90 minutes.
We've got 90 minutes. It's fine.
Plenty of time.
Plenty. You know what? I might be a bit extra this time and actually get my vampire costume and use it later.
Yes. I'm gonna do a mock-up costume of my character just because I'm really excited for this show.
Same. Same.
When
with
is
that
it?
When is it?
Yeah.
The 24th to the 26th? 7th?
Of June.
Yeah.
Oh,
Basically space pirates. That's what I'm gonna
that
give
sounds
you.
so cool.
Space pirates. I'm the goblin mechanic.
for sure.
Okay.
I like it.
I won't be here then.
And I'm Irish. For no reason other than I just wanted to be Irish.
Just take
Did
inspiration
Greg
from Greg.
inspire you?
Pardon?
Did Greg inspire you?
Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah. I'll say that he did.
That was bloody brilliant, I've got to say. She was like sitting in my cell, having an absolute bop to myself with all that music. I was just like, didn't want it to end. I was just having a mini raving, just waiting.
We do
Was
love an
anything
Irish accent.
Was anybody else having a mini rave? When you know what I'm on about, guys.
At the
Yeah.
end.
At the start with all the music and the intros
Is
and
it?
shit.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Introducing-
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I was having a mini rave too.
Oh,
Quite
Got me
popular.
really like pumped up.
Are you ready to rumble? I'm getting ripped tonight.
Oh, no.
R.I.P.
Oh.
that in this corner.
At 5'4".
The child that nobody loved. Rust in places that you don't ever want to see rust. Hey. I might just have that playing every time I enter a room now.
yes, do it. Do it.
Oh, it's a good description of you.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
I like the bonus
My
height that's been
internet
added.
Keeps
So well timed. My internet keeps cutting out, but it sounded like you were a robot. I can hear you now. It looks like you're moving fine now. Hello? Laura?
No.
hello,
Yeah, I can hear you.
hello.
Hello? I can hear you.
My internet keeps cutting out, so I keep missing half the conversations, and everyone keeps freezing.
No. do.
Oh my yeah. Look at that.
Yes.
That's one. Oh, I don't think it's in.
It looks in.
Sorry.
Contacts.
But you know when it
Dude.
doesn't feel in. I think it's inside out.
Check it out. Trying to do goblin lip. Although it does just remind me of, has anyone seen that Jack and Dean sketch? Where it's the goblin. He's just like sitting in the cup and he's like, Leops,
No. Sorry.
give me the baby.
Yeah, don't have a clue.
Watch Jack and Dean.
Sorry.
Quite funny. I promise.
Is it actually funny, or is it like Charlie levels of funny?
It is funny. Don't want to be bullied. Mom, they're bullying me.
Good. Build character.
Ow.
Builds character through mental instability.
Yeah.
It's a good job I got 90 minutes. It'll probably take me an hour to get these fuckers in.
Feel that.
Where did you get them from?
I got them from camowise.com.
Not spawn.
But if anyone does want to sponsor us, please feel free. I'm going to do the shading first.
Not staying in. Shit, dropped it. I dropped it.
What, your contact?
Yeah, I've dropped it. Hang on.
Oh no.
Where are you? Look now.
You'll find it.
Be fine.
Yeah, right. Hang on. Am I being blind?
I'm blind.
Maybe you should put your contacts in.
Oh, piss off you.
Right.
Not funny, I genuinely cannot find it.
It'll be there. It might be like stuck onto your shirt. So I
Yeah.
find sometimes that happens. It like sticks
friend-
onto.
Had a contact fall out mid-show, and it was hilarious.
Oh, me too.
How is that even possible?
I don't know. He blinked it out. We were doing like a dance around him, and I was stood like right in front of him, and I just saw it fall out of his eye and onto the floor, and it was those like white out ones, so it was very obvious it wasn't in.
Oh my god.
And I was just there laughing behind my mask, and I was like, just...
At least you had a mask on.
I couldn't
Yeah.
see.
Get to you, little shit.
Use brush. Use stick.
Got him.
You find it?
The little shit was attached to my makeup bag on the floor.
See? Told you. Yeah. Right. Wash. Good. Oh. Boop, 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 boop.
How do you work with wax?
That's a good question.
It
So
is
much
You
very
work.
work
true.
with wax. Did you say?
Fucking difficult.
Yeah, I'm
Roll
not
it into
sure
roll
what.
it into a sausage, and then put some latex where you want it to go, and let the latex mostly dry, and then put the sausage on your face, the sausage, and then like blend the edges of the sausage,
There we go. Lenses.
and then you can cut the middle of the sausage. Sausage.
Oh, these feel weird.
You look creepy.
Thanks, I'll be using them. This weekend. Oh god. This baby open closed.
This time, babe, I'll be there.
Beautiful singing, as always.
Thank you. Trying to add a bit more texture. Texture is the most difficult thing in the fucking world, but we try. Don't have a cool flick. Hi Emily, how are you?
Hi.
How's it going? What's hip happening? Of Emily. Emily's house. Oh, I'm sorry you missed the Myths and Legends theme.
But we're never doing it again.
Thank God.
Maybe for our first anniversary, we could bring back our favourites and spin the wheel from that.
Yeah.
No.
There you go. Never say never. I already
Never.
bet that Courtney's going to do a cat. That shit.
Can we have a cat theme, please?
Because then you have an actual excuse to do it.
Exactly.
We need a cat theme.
Thank you, Emily. Oh, drowning in paperwork. Ah. I hope you... I don't know why my go-to instinct was get well soon, but why is that? That is not the appropriate response. Get well soon.
I mean, it's paperwork, so.
Get well soon. Lush.
Okay, who's seen the new Dead by Daylight trailer for the Resi stuff they're doing.
I've seen
I haven't seen
people
the trailer yet.
play
What,
it.
tell me.
Dead by
I
Daylight.
swear, I am so excited. I'm just going to go up against like Nemesis and there's actual zombies from what I've seen.
Yeah, there is. I want to, like, because I've seen like people playing it, and there's like a zombie that was like camping the hook. So I want to know, like,
What the gist with that is.
yeah, how it works.
I assume it's a game that you play.
Shit, that answers a lot of my questions.
Yeah.
I knew I could rely
Thanks,
on you.
Courtney.
Anytime.
No kidding. Oh, I look suitably ill.
I swear this entire 90 minutes is just gonna be me putting on latex.
I need to blend out some of the at the moment.
What's the best way to get like product wise for like bone structure? Because I want to get the proper I look emaciated without making it look too cartoony. Because whenever I use the black, it always looks too cartoony and not realistic.
You could
Right.
use like a dark grey as opposed to a black.
Hmm.
But like a reddy brown type thing. What's that?
Build it up as opposed to just
Slapping it on.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can use like reds and purples around your eyes to make
Yeah.
them look a bit sunken in.
Yeah. And then I was gonna do a little bit of blood dripping down, and maybe a bit of blood out of my eye, because obviously I'm.
Blood's always good.
I don't say blah blah blah.
Oh, that's so cute. Such a cute movie.
Blah, blah, blah.
Was anyone else disappointed when they revealed what the Invisible Man looked like?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of.
I had the hots for him, but not anymore.
Didn't see that coming. And the fact that Adam Sandler's not the voice of Dracula this time.
What?
Just
It's
Yeah.
the guy called Brian Hull. He does really good impressions on YouTube. He's the voice this time.
Oh,
Could they not afford Adam Sandler?
I don't know.
apparently not.
I mean, it's only Adam Sandler.
He's getting on a bit. Oh, this is so fiddly.
Question: do I actually have the grey? I can do Yoldy mix. Mixing brush. That's the Yoldy. Oh my god. Literally, one of my brushes broke a couple of weeks ago, and it's like I'm still looking for like replacements for everything that's busted or unusable. You know, like the ones that you'd usually use for like your top of your eyes. That one literally snapped halfway through a challenge, and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me!
No.
Yeah, that sucks a bit.
They should do a DIY grey because I haven't got one in my palette.
Hello, Greg. How are you?
Hello.
How's it going, Greg? How's it going? How we do? I'm doing quite good actually. We're doing myths and legends. I'm doing a goblin. I wanted to.
And I'm turning into a vampire.
How are you doing, Greg?
Have you recovered from Saturday yet?
I only just fucking recovered on Tuesday.
I still haven't recovered.
I was going to say, has anyone recovered yet?
No.
No. Oh,
Glad you're doing all right. Oh, from the Academy in the World. Nice, very good. I want to think how to do like all the things. The aqua.
that didn't go to plan.
Are they looking
Just
sexy?
2 4 time.
I'm hoping they do.
Yep, looks like this paint is a little bit not the right thing. Crap.
Has anyone read The Mortal Instruments?
Nope.
Cassandra
Nope.
Clare?
I've read like
Yeah,
Or seen the TV show?
first
Or the
Yeah.
movie?
3, I think.
I've read the first 2
Nope.
books.
Did you
Sorry.
know
No.
that that came out of a Harry Potter fanfiction?
Yeah, it did. It was Ron and Ginny.
Yeah.
I
It
didn't
was
even
Ron and Ginny.
realise. I found out literally yesterday and I wanted to cry.
I'm sorry, have you not read the first 2 books? Of course it came out of a Harry Potter fanfiction.
Yeah, I know. I only just realised now.
Just the whole Jason Bruce.
That whole storyline is just
Cringe, innit?
Yeah. It's funny because it's Is that spoilers?
It's been
Don't
out
care.
long enough now.
It's funny because they're like, oh, they're brother and sister, and then they don't end up being brother and sister. Why would you purposely have it seem like incest for like a book and a half? Sorry.
Have you read
Really,
Game of Thrones?
it annoys me. If you couldn't tell.
No, it makes you talk about it.
Here you go. If
Mm.
in doubt, incest, innit? In
No!
books. In books.
Oh no, don't remember. I need to stick this.
remember
to
the
my face.
point when Harry Potter and the Mortal Instruments and the Hunger Games and Divergent ruled the
Oh.
world?
They
Yeah.
were just like all the favourites.
I've
And
still
Percy
got-
Jackson too. I think that was another
Oh my
one.
god, yeah, Percy Jackson. Did they ever make a third movie? I thought they would, you know.
Nope.
Oh, no, thank God.
Just the worst
doing
adaptation
it.
known to man.
They're doing a Disney Plus series there, I think.
Oh, are they?
Please be better than the film. Please be better than the film. I swear to God.
I say Loki is in 2 weeks.
Is it? Ooh.
Yeah, boy.
19. Oh my god, this is not working. I don't think it's working.
Dun, 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 dun. Emily says they will always rule her world. That is the books.
Do the first thing.
They did.
Yeah, Hunger Games was just top tier.
Was. Some good shit, that.
Okay, favourite book of Hunger Games and favourite film of the Hunger Games. Go.
Birth Catching Fire.
I like the first book. Always first book.
Oh yeah.
Because it sets up the
Yeah.
world, and you can't have any of the other books without the first.
Very,
Very
true.
true.
I'll be honest, I've got the books and I haven't read them.
That's
They
fair.
are very good.
I read them when I was
I
12.
watched the movie. I started reading it and I was like, no, I just don't feel it.
Reading can be a lot of effort.
It is, but I love it. She says, having not picked up a book in 3 months. Yikes.
One day.
One day.
I'm
I still keep buying books.
making a
Yeah.
deal with myself. I'm going to read for an hour every night before I go to bed. And I need help deciding which book I'm going to read because I've got like 10 that I want to read.
Show me a book collection and I will give you a good rec. Trust me.
So, right, those two can wait. I've literally got a whole load here, so I'll be back in a second.
Emily says catching fire. Oh, you got a tattoo of the Mockingjay.
Oh,
That's from Emily.
What? How many bloody notebooks have I got? Jesus Christ.
not enough. Need to buy more.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3,
Never have enough notebooks.
Okay, I've got 2 here. And then I've got 2 Star Trek game ones. These are the 2 that I'm gonna say start off with. So we've got Rise of the Governor, Walking Dead, and The Shining.
Oh, go for The Shining.
Do you want a buddy read it?
I just bashed my head. Ow.
That's The Shining telling you to read it.
Well, after I pulled off the Shining twins, I think I better read the damn book.
Want to read it together?
You got it?
No, but I can order it. And I haven't read a single Stephen King book, and I've been meaning to.
I think I'm gonna order.
Stephen King's my favourite author.
I think I'm gonna order It and The Exorcist as
Do
well.
it.
Can't go wrong with those. Although it is massive.
Oh,
And a
well.
lot of weird shit happens in it.
Oh yeah. Oh, the child thing at the end.
Yeah,
For anyone who knows. I haven't read it. I just
Oh,
about it.
traumatized.
You know. Oh.
Stephen King's really bit.
Yeah.
But
You
it's
really
such a
look at
good
what
book.
he's done in his work.
But you know what? He writes 2 books a year and makes a lot of money. So, respect.
Respect, mad respect to the guy. I've got to say, Misery is my favourite Stephen King movie.
That's my favourite book.
Is it?
Misery.
Misery, it's Kathy Bates is just
Uh,
terrifying.
Oh, she's so
I
good.
watched it.
Watch it.
I've watched it. I'm not a fan. It's too slow for me.
there's a scene in it where she breaks her leg.
I know.
And
I love
it's
that
so
bit because
amazing.
that's like the only tense part.
Oh, that's the one thing that freaks me out about that movie. That scene.
That's the only like
What's
interesting
the
thing
cool
that happens in
thing?
that movie.
Oh, that's the one that freaked me out the most, scene wise.
What is this Misery? She breaks her leg in Misery.
Yeah.
She breaks his leg.
He breaks both his ankles with a sledgehammer.
Sorry, not long.
Good on her. You know what? She had a dream. She saw an opportunity. She took it.
Did someone say women power?
Psychomaniac bitch. That's who she is.
I mean, girl boss.
Girl Boss 2021.
Like a bitch.
Gatekeep, girl boss, gaslight.
Oh
That's
fuck.
fun.
I've just seen myself in the mirror. Oh my god. I've just done my shading. Holy.
That.
I don't know why I decided to do the detailed side of my face on the side of my face where my eyesight's the worst.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, it's probably not a good thing to do.
No, I can't see what I'm doing.
What
It's
are
like
you
losing
doing?
the glasses in amnesia all over again.
I am doing. There's a Chinese myth about a bunny rabbit on the moon.
Aww.
I'm meant to be doing a silhouette of a bunny rabbit. Not sure it quite looks like one yet.
It's cute.
That does
I
sound
like
cute.
it.
And
Yeah.
the other side's going to be like a geisha thing.
Nice.
Sounds cute.
Oh, it needs a tail.
I have one in the freezer.
What, a bunny rabbit?
Yeah.
Or a tail?
What?
Well, a bunny rabbit.
What?
The full rabbit.
Why?
My cat brought it home and it were dead, and my boyfriend's friend wants to taxidermy it, so we've put it in the freezer until we can go and see him.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's lovely. Every time I go and get my chicken nuggets, they're just
Good to get my
Rabbit
chicken
meat.
nuggets with a
Whammy.
bunny rabbit.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I'm getting more and more like Lady Dimitrescu every second that I do this. Jesus Christ.
No, you're not tall enough.
Oh, my nose is so itchy.
I know I ain't tall enough, but a girl can dream. Christ alive.
Just get stilts.
See?
Get some really big heels.
There you go.
Like, that'll make me 9 foot tall. I'm 5'4" for crying out loud.
That'll...
Are you 5'4"?
Yeah?
I'm clearly not 5'1" anymore.
I'm 5'4".
Am I as tall
See?
as you?
You're about the same height as me, yeah?
I'm
I'm
5'2" and a half.
I did not know.
Lying to me?
You all seem tiny.
Yeah. I'm not
Oh.
4'3", Marta.
Ha ha
Yeah,
ha.
4'2.5". Get it right.
I'm big. I'm big and tall.
Big tall, strong boy.
Hold on. I'm getting some scissors.
I have a height deficiency.
Oh, me too.
Oh God, no. Oh, bugger.
God, I'm trying to pencil my fucking eyebrows.
Eyebrows are literally.
That's why I shaved my eyebrows off.
It's fine if they're a little bit off, because obviously I'm not Meg anymore. I'm a vampire.
Yeah,
I
vampires
already
are
got
dead.
fangs. I already got fangs, kind of. I need a set of vampire teeth. I really do. I think it'd be such a good cosplay.
Make some out of them like polymorph beads.
You know what? I might just do that.
If you're going to put them in, you need time and you need patience. That's what we all found out on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Great. Two,
You were having a time with those.
3 fucking pairs. 3 fucking pairs didn't go in.
3 pairs of teeth, or
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
they fell out during Lucy's training bit where I was the only vampire there. So I was screaming and my tooth just went. And I was like, oh shit. Right in front of the customers.
Lol. Okay, not lol. That's...
It is lol.
it's very funny. Sorry.
I'm a gremlin, doing gremlin things.
You're the Gremlin King.
I have a time check, please.
Got 44
please.
minutes.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not
halfway.
Ah.
See, I thought I was well behind at one point.
Yeah, Emily says she struggled to make individual teeth. Me too. I can never get them to like stick. Kind of looks like I've got a black eye.
That's what it looks like in here as well. Don't know whether to go dark around the eye or around the socket. I think I'm gonna go around
Whatever
the
you feel like, this is your look. This is your vampire.
Yeah, so I was asking for some advice, that was all.
Full dentures.
I'd start off
easier.
darker, closer to your eye, and then blend it out as you go further away.
Hmm.
And then you could draw on like little veins.
Ooh, I do have the perfect purple for my veins. It's this one, the where are you? Cryolan art brush, the purple one.
Oh, I have got
Right.
somewhere. I'll look for it later.
Looking good for halfway. Thank you, Emily. Full dentures was easier than single tooth. Yeah, I really want to
Yeah.
get some like really like the properly like ones you can buy that are already pre-done, but like it's the full teeth set.
Yeah.
I think Aisha had some.
Yeah.
As do I.
Blending is always really hard. Getting better.
Blendy. Blendy, blendy.
And someday you'll look adequate.
Oh, I
Hey,
can't
my-
see shit now.
Hey.
Oh my god. I just looked
I
up to
can't
see
see
you.
shit now.
What, looks up to see me?
Yeah.
I'm literally
Love it.
half blind in my left eye, so I could not see a thing just then.
You look like Shrek trying to be an eagle.
Get out my swamp!
I don't know what I do to deserve all this negative attention. That's just really not fair.
I didn't say Shrek was a bad thing. Yeah.
Pre-made full sets are so expensive. A decent one was 70. Yeah,
Oof.
but I'm like willing to like put in the money.
The monies.
But it's still £70.
Yeah, but it looks sick, innit?
Some Cryolan palettes are like 90 quid.
But how often are you going to be a vampire or need fine teeth?
Might just use
Okay.
it for personal use.
Oh,
You don't know my life story.
alright. Say less.
I am wondering, because I've just secured a house.
Hey!
Oh.
I've not mentioned this. So do I just leave it for a little surprise? I told them I really like Halloween. Like, really like Halloween.
Bit of
So-
an understatement.
Oh, is this from the Facebook group?
No, I found it on Spare Room.
Oh.
They have 2 dogs. One's got 3 legs. That's why I went for it. I'm joking. No, they're really lovely. But honestly, like, I'm concerned they're gonna think they'll be like, you know what, actually, because you like not
Do they have access to your social media? Because,
not yet.
well, there you go.
They probably could just Google me.
Alright.
Yeah, if you Google me, guys, you'll see that I'm actually super famous.
Only in spoons.
Only in spoon.
Right.
Tell them after an SFX challenge, yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm just popping into the kitchen to get something. Hope you don't mind. I'm just in a little bit of makeup. Have you secured a uni place? No, not yet. Still
Have
waiting
they
to hear
not gotten
back.
to you?
No, it's been 3 weeks and all. So I sent him an email going like, it's been 3 weeks. Do you mind telling me if you think I suck? Or, you know,
Do I
just get on
suck
with
or
it.
am I good?
I'm still waiting. But I might ring him tomorrow and be like, okay, you still haven't got back to me. What's going on?
Oh, Courtney, you're looking awesome.
I know. No, thank you.
I'm so tempted to give up.
No!
No.
We never give up.
Okay.
I feel like you
Oh
say
my
that a
God.
lot, but your looks always end up being really cool.
You look amazing. I'm just saying, and Corey, you're doing a fabulous job as well. So keep going.
I'm keep going. I'm just reading about them.
Keep going.
Reading about it.
Eh.
It's like I don't want to add too much to this because obviously, if I add too much, it's going to be shit.
What are you Googling, Emily? Need some different colors.
Apple.
That's go with this. Dark green in there. Oh, Googled me. Ooh. Tell me what you find.
Not a lot.
Oh, you'll have to search my middle name though. Realised. Otherwise, my name will come up with the rugby player.
Wait, you do rugby? Wow.
Yeah, actually, I'm really quite multi-skilled. You
Mm.
didn't realise.
So rugby and what else? What's the other skill?
Cutting a bitch. I don't fucking know. Like, finding out where people live.
I don't know where I live yet, so don't worry.
It's a mess.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry, guys. Decided to boot me out the Zoom call.
Shit happens, isn't it?
Why?
And
Blendy, blendy, blendy.
I hate blending.
it's literally the worst part.
It takes too fucking long.
Agreed.
Yeah, my eyes are. I've never looked so ill in my entire life than I do now.
That's good, right?
Yeah, that's what you're looking for.
It can be a good thing, yeah.
Do you want to look ill in your regular life? If I'm confused.
Not really. I shouldn't
There you
really
go.
be ill.
Just trying to autocorrect my name to Adam Sandler. Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Bit rude, innit?
Much cooler than Adam Sandler. I'm the director of Sayless Industries. Say less. Sorry. That was rude.
My luck's not going right and I'm blowing the moon.
You're blowing the moon.
I'm blaming the moon.
The eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's an eclipse today.
What?
It's a full moon, blood moon eclipse.
And isn't it going into Sagittarius?
Yep.
Fucking Sagittarius.
Well, I've
Yep.
done the moon, and my star sign is Sagittarius, so I'm
Oh, there we go.
themed.
It's happening now. I didn't realise it was happening now.
I don't know if it's already happened, but
Just
it's
at some
today.
point. Yeah. But now we are in Sagittarius retrograde, so.
You're in my retrograde.
Don't even get me started on Mercury retrograde because that
Oh.
starts in a few days.
Oh my god.
Mercury's the worst.
Yep.
Mercury is always fucking shit up.
Am I the only one who has zero clue of what you lot are talking about?
The
I
zodiac.
have no idea as well.
Astrology.
Yeah,
Not my thing.
yeah. Same thing.
Slowly becoming the goblin bitch that I always drink. Though I do think my cool time is gonna have to be an extra hour for makeup.
As long as you're practicing now, that's a good thing.
Yeah, even longer than an hour because I do everyone else's.
Oh, you're doing that too. I did that for my festival show.
We're all aliens.
Oh my god. No, don't, because I was in at 12 and the call time wasn't even till 6. I was doing 7 people's makeup
Oh no,
for 4 days straight.
that doesn't sound fun.
Not
That's fine.
again. Look at my scratch. That's my scratch blood right now.
How?
Oh no.
Well, it broke, didn't it, on
Yeah.
Saturday?
Yeah, it broke on Saturday as well.
Busted.
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to what was happening on
Popped into
Saturday.
pieces. Guess what? It all went to pot.
I'm getting so annoyed with myself.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Cora, I think you're uber talented. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're amazing.
It's stuck. I'm not joking.
I'm just gonna wipe my whole face off and be like, guys, I am the myth. I'm not real.
You are the man, the myth, the legend.
Spilling everything. I've got wax everywhere. I've got latex on my carpet. I don't.
Oh,
I thought you
I'm
were
a
going to
mess.
that then.
Today just isn't your day, and that's okay.
there's always tomorrow.
Oh, got it. Haha. Next thing.
I realise I keep putting it in front of the fucking camera so no one can see what I'm doing. Said I was smart.
Right.
Fine,
So
we never thought it.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Thank you for the follow, Burn Blaze. Hello, welcome. How are you?
hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Dragon. It is I, Gremlin. Gremlin. What? I don't. Then,
Do your neck.
I do need to, like, make a tut. I swear I've got one down. Try and make it. Go for it. That means I'm gonna have to be gone for a bit.
In a bit.
Right.
Yay!
See. Fucking kill you, Connie. I swear to God, I don't
Do
care
it,
if I've got
do
brittle
it.
bones.
So now the stream can actually begin. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm actually freaking myself out a bit here.
Why?
I've not seen myself look this decrepit, dead, horrendous.
Well, then you're doing a good job. Keep going.
No one said vampires were pretty, well, except for a
Well.
Twilight.
Yeah, unless you one of the like, yeah, what's the fucking film? That. What is it? I know this bloody movie. Interview with the Vampire. That's it. Unless you're one of them vampires, then you might.
Unless you're
looking.
Johnny Depp in Dark Shadows.
Yeah, because Johnny is hello. But yeah.
You know what? Mermaid's gone banshee. I don't know. Where's the black?
I haven't cleaned my kit since Saturday, so everything's got green on it. Which is great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
mine's-
haven't washed my brushes yet either, I'll admit.
I haven't either. Sorry.
It's embarrassingly so.
I'll be the third to admit that I have not been a good girl and washed my stuff.
We all suck right now.
God, I've got blood on my phone. Shit. Oh, I've got so many notifications. Okay, notifications, goodbye. Oh boy.
What's that?
Can you still see me or have I gone?
See your
You've
profile.
I'll be 2 seconds. I've literally got like 1,000,001 notifications I've got to shift.
Alright. Don't rub it in.
Sorry, it's mainly Discord and
I
other
just want to be
stuff.
loved.
What is popular?
Like, it's only because I'm a part of like 10 servers.
Ooh, Discord friends.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what are friends?
Apparently not.
Oh wait, what's that? What's that line? I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
I love that vine. What's everyone's favourite vine? I don't know if I've asked this before. Probably not.
Vine.
You could
Yeah.
stop at 5 or 6 stores, or. Can I tell you a little secret? That one. Last number.
I have no idea what vines are. I'm too old.
Mine's the road work ahead.
Isn't
Road
Vine
works
a-
ahead.
Yeah,
I sure hope it does.
Isn't Vine like the older version of TikTok?
That's Musically. Educate yourself.
Sorry.
Vine is completely different.
How dare you?
I
Everyone
don't really-
cried
I
when
didn't
Vine
really
died.
watch Vine. I didn't really watch Vines, so no comment.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't.
Get
No,
off this.
Vine was
I
my
could have
life.
dropped my croissant.
Oh, the croissant. I know that one.
Hurricane Katrina.
Katrina.
More like
More
Hurricane
like a
Hurricane
hurricane
Della.
Hack your chicken strips.
Back your
Hack your
chicken strips.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Two
I
bros
smell like
sitting
beef.
5 feet away because they're not gay.
Look at all them chickens.
I know that one.
That was legitness.
Chickens.
What's the one where she's like, I like that laugh? I don't know the rest of it.
I can't remember. It's a real fruit.
It's Justin Bieber. And the woman laughs and he goes, I like that laugh. Oh yeah, and freaking bats. Freaking love Halloween. Good one.
Have you ever had a dream? Have you had a dream
where you could
have you
wish
wished
you
were-
that you wish that you were, and you wish and that you ever had that alive.
Yeah.
I think what other vines are there? I have to watch a Vine compilation tonight now. This is what you've
Yay.
done.
Yay. This bitch empty.
Yeet.
Anyone ever told you look like Beyonce? No, they say I look like Sneaker. Who's Sneaker? Me, bitch. Vines are my life. I'm so sad.
Right. I'll be back in 2 minutes. 1 second.
Okie dokie. Step the fuck up, Kyle. No, what the fuck? Step the fuck up.
I was just sat here thinking, Meg looks very still.
What the fuck, Kyle? What the fuck up? Did you know the Charlie Bit My Finger video is selling as a video art?
What? What?
So you know the ouch Charlie.
Yeah, that hurts.
So they're removing it from YouTube, selling it their own video, and there'll be no.
Oh my
Obviously,
God.
there's going to be copies. They're going to remove all the copies.
But it's been on for like 10 years now. Come on.
It's a new way of art.
How is it art? It's a kid being a kid. That's not art. That's a kid.
Yeah, but it's just well done.
What's the unicorn thing like? Everyone used to be obsessed with.
Charlie Unicorn. Love that.
Yeah. There were so many episodes of that as well.
Candyland Charlie. Or whatever the fuck it was. Oh my god.
It's called a Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Candy Mountain, that was it.
Charlie.
I just remember the bit at the end where we went, oh god, they took my freaking kidneys.
This might be a redundant question, but did anyone watch Salad Fingers?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Crusty scones.
Hi, I'm back.
Oh, you
Where's
got a
the-
vampire dress. That's pretty cool.
Thanks. Yeah, it's the full look. But I'm going to need to add some white to my arms if I'm going to make this work.
Yeah, you've got to commit to the whole thing.
I don't think I have an outfit.
This might.
See, I don't have an outfit. I don't even really know what I'm fully doing. I'm just going with it.
Yeah, I've been like putting outfits together for the past 3 weeks
Right, okay.
because of like events and stuff.
Yeah.
I've been doing charity shop raid after charity shop raid after charity shop raid.
I probably have a black cape and that's about it.
Now, charity shops are great for costumes, aren't they, guys? I think everyone else will agree.
I always forget to buy a costume and then Amazon becomes my best friend.
Hmm.
I didn't buy my vampire costume until like the Monday before for the event
Whoops.
because I was in the show week all week, so I didn't have time.
Yeah, that makes sense though, because
And I still looked awesome, so
yeah, you were better.
yeah.
If I saw you in a club, I would.
Oh, thanks. I would too. I won't even fake like, oh no, I looked good in that.
Good.
Confident.
And you rocked it.
Yeah, man. And it didn't get too damaged during the event, so I'm going to wear it to a forest.
Again.
Not the forest, just a forest.
It's a random forest.
Yeah. Just cause.
Okay.
You know.
Blacklip is back.
Yes.
And nowhere near as pale as that. I'm gonna use up all my white at this rate.
You know my looks are going downhill when I get the black lip on.
No, they're going uphill when you put the black lip on.
Thank you. Go uphill.
Ew, scar.
How long we got left?
18 minutes.
Okay.
18.
Yeah.
No, 80.
1-8.
I just cover myself in sparkles, then I'll look like a mermaid. I'm cheating.
No, question, is this thing gonna stick up? No, it's not gonna stay up.
The brave
There's a
cherry
poll for
shop
that.
one first. Yeah. Do a cherry shops are fucking great at this.
They are the best.
Y'all might hate me for this, but I'm taking the wax off because it's crumpled.
The wax. No. No.
How dare you?
I spent half my time on it and now it's going away.
Rigid.
Ooh. Go on, whack it out.
Then. It always fucking stinks though, Jesus.
I kind of like the smell.
Like you're the type of person that would sniff glue.
No. Not anymore, at least.
We're two university students, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So you sound very convincing though.
Thank you. I'm trying to be an actor.
Good practice then.
I'll always laugh at whenever I do my friend's makeup, they forget how bad latex smells, and I'm just used to it at this point. So they're all like gagging over it, and I'm like, it's fine, just get over it.
Be begging for it. Dying for it.
Oh, we come back.
I'll give up on this fucking turn. Ooh.
That's not cool.
Alright, that's lovely.
I'm just wafted in my face.
Oh god, my Maron blood's almost right. I need to order some more of this stuff.
Just need a forest. I already read that.
I'm not going to add anything else because otherwise I'm going to regret it.
Good. Self-control. It's an important skill to have. Especially doing makeup, Jesus Christ.
Oh, hell yeah. I feel like if I add anything else, it will just take away from the whole look. See how everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
You're all looking amazing. Oh my god.
Let's go for my ears and then paint my neck in the last 12 minutes. Shit my pants. Actually, I might just put the ears on last. Just do my neck. Oh.
You just stick to your neck.
Like I said, you don't. Oh, it's wet. Not in a good way. We've got 11 minutes, I might as well just get into the costume.
Do it.
Do it.
So what's your look based on, Courtney? I don't know if you said earlier, but I might have missed it.
It's based on Zeus and the lightning bolts. So I've done, yeah.
Are they like wounds?
Yeah, like I've been struck by a lightning bolt. Kind of.
Oh, I love them. They're cool. How did you make those?
I have a big ball of string.
Oh, What did you
Sweet.
stick? What did you stick them on with?
Latex.
I can just see me like I'd have it stuck to my fingers and it won't be sticking to my face.
Yeah, it's very tedious. I hate it, but it's. I
It looks
like it.
good.
It looks really good, yeah.
Oh, can I see the bunny rabbit? Can I see the bunny rabbit? Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I actually love that. Oh, that's cute. I love that. I love the bunny rabbit.
Space pirate. Space girl. In a lunar eclipse. You. Oh. Gotcha. Locked into a black hole while I still spin days.
I feel like next week I need an excuse to do something actually like scary because I don't feel like I've done a scary look.
Okay, I don't
I
think they
meant to
need
be
to be
scary.
scary.
No, but I haven't done like a scary look for quite a bit. So hopefully next week.
You did
it's
your
not-
wig.
Sometimes I'm going.
Do a scary.
We'll make sure you do a scary one.
You could have done it if you'd done freestyle.
Yeah, but I still want to know what I would have done a scary look based on.
Yeah.
You managed to do a scary look out of myths, but I end up doing a cute bunny rabbit.
Because I
Oh,
couldn't find
really?
any good myths to emulate, so I was like, I'll choose a god mythology.
I am good.
I was trying to find a way to like do Loki, and I couldn't do it.
That would have been so good.
I didn't want to do a face paint of Loki. I wanted to like actually do like special effects, so, like
Actually, do. Yeah.
especially because like I think last time I was Vision. So actually no, last time I was drowned. Okay.
Yeah.
Do a little bit tidying up.
Yeah, I could do. Was the worst part.
You could clean your brushes.
I did that last week. Don't need to do it for another couple of weeks.
You just use green, Charlie.
Very true. Oh, I can't be fucked though, innit?
I wash mine every time I use them though, because otherwise all the colours mix together.
Yeah, same.
Is that really OCD?
No, it's good. It's clean.
I'm just lazy. I really can't be
Hey,
fucked.
well, my contact lens going.
But I didn't wash them from Saturday, but I had only used black and white, so I needed to use black and white again today.
Oh, I can feel my listening.
I got my light
Why you
today.
being a bitch? Sorry, I was talking about my contact lens.
Alright,
That's
I get
right,
you don't
name
like
names.
me.
I'm using my light today.
Time check.
I put the 4 minutes.
Cool.
Ah, I'm just
Len's really
googling.
be testing my patience.
Oh, something a little sticky.
Can't hear it, I'm just joining in anyway.
Is it good music?
Just a random.
Meg's being a mannequin again.
She's gone.
Sorry.
Gone.
I am still here.
Unfortunately. Sorry.
You know, you are cruising for a bruising, you are.
Go on then.
Bruising.
Go on then.
For a bruising.
Come here and hit me. I'll give you my address.
It's like 2.5, 3 hours away. Can't be asked. It's always
Okay.
9:30. I've got to go to bed.
You want some?
Workshop.
I'll give it you. Whoa, guys. I do not need my staff working at my event.
I've got 9 AM lectures. I can't be asked with that weightage.
If
I'm
you could
not
wait till
fighting.
after the event, that'd be really great.
Okay.
Okay.
Just final stand. Final stand. Just
Yeah, at the final stand, go for it. You know what?
No. I'm not doing that on the final stand.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Bring it.
It won't fit the event though.
Oh, it's
how
forest,
how does
isn't
it
it?
go into the storyline? That is my concern.
Anyone can die.
You're villagers and you're kind of hungry and you're fighting to get to the food fast.
Yeah, I'll fight you for
So-
supplies.
There you
Oh,
go.
I'm not in forest.
Oh, okay. Well, you're zombies and you're really hungry. I'm trying to get
Trying
some
to
food
get to the
fast.
brains and the meat and the flesh first.
I thought you were talking about workshop, and I was just like, well,
Yeah, I thought it was
just at
about
any
workshop.
point, really.
Actually,
I might surprise you. I might kill you off. See what you do about it.
do it.
Got my lens in, but now I'm crying.
I'll be dead. It'll be fine.
Don't cry.
No, I wouldn't do
How
that.
did you to assume I can be killed off?
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, zombies can die.
Oh my god.
You okay, Cora?
I'm crying.
Oh no,
Why?
it's fine.
I
Me and
don't
Pip will
know.
make up. It's fine.
My
Oh,
contact lens is just
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, you're looking bloody awesome though.
yeah.
I might follow the tear with a makeup in it.
Oh no, you've got 30
Yeah.
seconds.
And then
Quick,
I
I need to start again.
Banshee, don't I?
I need to
Don't start again. Don't
I
start
kind
again.
of want to rip this off my face just in time.
I'm gonna have to have a go with that red wool.
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
sick.
It adds to my character. Oh my god, I need to cry more.
Drop your brushes. It's time. So at this point, we go around the circle, share what we've done with the class. I normally just go in order what people are on my screen, but we'll let Caprice go last so she gets the general vibe of what's going on. So I'm gonna start with Courtney. Courtney, explain to
Hi.
us what you're doing, what's going on.
So, I thought of mythology. I thought of Greek mythology. And I thought of Zeus. And I was like, what if Zeus struck me down? Because I'm a bitch.
It looks
White and
sick.
white.
Nice.
It does look
like
sick.
So
mate.
good.
It's made of wool and
Yes.
latex.
Love it.
Amazing. I'd submit I kind of went with the 3-star one or a goblin. They're both myth and legend, so I just went with a goblin. A little bit of a weirdo. That's kind of it, really. Goblin. M.
Oh, let me take my glasses off so you can get the full look. So I wasn't sure what to do for this look, but I found a myth. It's a Chinese myth about someone called Chang. I don't know how you say it, but it's basically a lady and a moon and a rabbit who lives on the moon. So there's the moon with the rabbit and the lady on the other side.
That's so
Oh,
cute.
nice. I love it.
Cora.
That sounds fun for you.
And look how I feel. I was going with a mermaid, which is all of this up here with my scales, but they didn't come through well enough. And I was gonna do gills on my cheeks, but then the wax went weird because I don't know how to do wax. So I just painted the gills on my neck with eyeshadow, and then I went banshee.
Yeah.
And scream at you
Love
and
it.
cry
Yes, do it.
because this was a mess for me to do.
Don't worry, we all have those weeks. Meg.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went vampire, as you can probably tell. So I've got scratch blood with like scratches on my skin. I've gone like really like sunken in. Got my bite mark there, like sunken cheeks, sunken eyes. So it looks like I've been dead for ages, and I've just had a bit of a midnight snack.
Yes. And last but not least, Caprice.
I went with like a pagan mythology of a witch.
Yeah.
That goddess.
I
I
love
like
that.
the chains.
Yeah, the chains look sick.
Really cool.
They were very fiddly. And I've currently got like minty blood dripping down my chin.
Yeah.
Nice.
It tastes disgusting yet good at the same time. But
That's so
anywho,
disgusting.
thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Thank you Caprice for telling us how to do prosthetics, and please feel free to come back anytime you want.
Oh, I'd love
This
to. It was
yeah.
really good. It was
Yeah.
a fun night. Thank you
Always
for inviting me.
welcome. Yeah, amazing. So we'll see you next week, guys. Bye bye.